What about like right now? Is that fine now, or it's okay now? Okay, that's fine. Maybe it's like the share audio thing. Okay. Alright, that's fine now then. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so far today looks pretty bearish. We do have potential to bounce back because like the weekly time frame has technically reached like a rejection point right here. That you see the price getting rejected. So it's either we're gonna see like a very huge volume like pullback, or the market starting to chop a little bit and then like slowly continue down. It's not like going to be like a quick down like if today is bearish. Let me see if the recording's on. If alright, it is. So far this week just looks pretty bad though. Wait, give me 1 second. If there's like so yeah, give me 1 sec. Yeah, it's give me 1 sec. I'm gonna wait for the market to open. So right now just waiting for a market to open. Yeah, just bad price action this week, so what I want to see right now is like basically this purple box support price to the downside. But yeah, overall that's what I want to see before I take any sort of trade. Like if this is not accurate, then today's movement will be pretty weird, you know? So you're just watching this for now. Like I haven't taken a single trade like this entire week, honestly, but yeah, this week's just been pretty bad, so let me see the risk to reward first. Yeah. Like yeah, this is like huge range today as well, so it's kind of like Yeah, I'm going to be watching this for now because like the market's gonna open soon and price gonna be kind of unpredictable. So don't put any trades in. This is like huge range. So even if you put one MNQ, that's still like $180 loss technically, you know? Like you see on 2 hours, it's kind of like trending up, but that's why I don't want to really trade this price action right now. But yeah. It's just too close to like the market opens, and like if it's other case scenario I would have taken this, you know? Like if it's like after the market opens and when the price start to settle a little bit, I might take it, but for now I'm not going to. And just remember, today's range is huge, so make sure to use like smart contract and everything. So like your contract sizing should be like you should change contract sizing every single day depending on like the range and however much points there is per setup, you know? Like you wouldn't use one NQ for this huge range. Like think about it. Like imagine like just losing this bit, you know? If you got, yeah, just exit if you are in a trade, but I wouldn't recommend taking anything honestly. But some of you guys might have taken it, which is pretty. Just don't do that. But over the long term, you're not gonna succeed if you're just gonna take random trades, you know. If you're just watching this. This is like today. Like I feel like it's just like I can't really take any setups today. Like it's just like too risky to take anything, you know? Unless I take it like with a very small contract. But and the pullbacks like gonna be kind of risky. So yeah, definitely don't want to see it go above if it's still bearish, like right here. That's good, yeah, that's good. But yeah, definitely, as I said, if you take any of the analysis, make sure to use small contract. So don't blow your account over like riskier days, you know? If you do decide to take anything, as I said, like you gotta watch, like every single time I press this, you're gonna see the range, right? If it's 90 points, like you gotta think, like if it's 90 points, would you be able to handle a 1 NQ loss with 90 points? Right? For most of you guys, if you're on prop firms, that's obviously not like smart to do. You know, you're just gonna blow your account because 1 point for 1 NQ is $20. So 90 points is $1,800 right here, you know? So you gotta think like if you could risk on that position without impacting long term. For now, just don't trade. Like it's like the market does look like it could potentially trace, so I would just stay out at this moment. Yeah, we're hitting some form of resistance right here. Let me check. Hit like form of resistance right here. The market's kind of like, it's gonna bounce a few times around this area before going to blue line, so or it could reject. If it doesn't like start chopping a little bit here, it's gonna reject up. So also, you gotta remember, like, my analysis of the market is very accurate, right? But sometimes it could still fail. So you just gotta remember, if it does fail, you can't really over leverage on any sort of position, or else you're gonna blow your account, you know? Just gotta understand, nobody has 100% win rates. So in order for you to kind of succeed, you gotta take each trade with like the amount of risk that is not going to impact your emotion, you know? Because you're here long term though, think about it. We're here long term, and in order to do so, we gotta preserve our capital and manage risk over like over a lot of trades, you know? You can't really just rely on a single trade to pass your account. You know, so it's kind of like, it's long term game, so you just gotta realize that. But I do not see any setups technically for today. You know, right now it's fully just analysis of what the market is going to do. And as I said, I'm mostly very accurate most of the time in the market, you know? But as I said, if I get one wrong, doesn't mean I'm a bad trader, you know? Like, you just gotta realize, if I get one analysis wrong over like 20 trades, like, and you blow your account on that one one wrong trades, you just gotta like make the risk management better, you know? Still could potentially reject upward, so, but as I said, the market's gonna chop. If there's enough chopping like here, it should go down to blue line. But as soon as it rejects above the red line and close above here, we're seeing bullishness, you know. Right now it's just unsafe position to be in, honestly. It's just like I wouldn't be trading like right here. Do you see a close above? If it doesn't close above, you're so in bearish phase, so just realize that. But I wouldn't take anything right now. It's becoming bullish. Market rejected here. The yellow line is basically confirmation for bullish trend up. So if it closed above the yellow line, we're confirmed we're in a bullish trend. So. Yeah. If it closes above yellow line, we're seeing bullish trend up. So, if not, we do still have potential to go down, but don't trade as of right now. Market's chopping. Whenever I said market's going to start chopping, just avoid the market at all costs. You know, it's just not smart to trade when the market chops. You know, so. Check the news again. The less trade you take during whenever Trump speaks, and if you get a win, that should be like good, you know? That should be good for today. So if you got wins already, you're not going to pretty much trade, because the condition right now is just pretty bad, you know? Just take my word though, just take my word, like, just listen, like, look into a market. If the condition gets bad, if you already got a win when the condition was good, you should just kind of avoid it in general. Yep, that's good. Yeah, manage risk over time. Don't expect to pass a count in a single day, you know. The more days, the less risk you put on each account, the more likely you're going to be able to pass it. That's just how it goes. Like, we're going to go into like we don't go into a losing streak week, you know. I try to avoid the weeks and tell you guys not to trade. Like yesterday, I did tell you guys, day before, same thing, you know? And you see like this pattern that around like 940 or 950-ish, the markets start to become like really weird. Like, you see that happening, right? Like, if you were in the market looking at charts, it's just really bad trading day yesterday. And this entire week has not been great, so... I mean, not been great. We haven't even taken much of anything this week, you know. But that's how trading goes. You gotta like be able to realize when not to trade and when to trade. Let me see. That's today. Let's see, yesterday. As I said, if it doesn't close above the yellow line, we still have potential going to blue line, but it's way too risky to take a short right here. It's just the win rate's a lot lower, you know. Like, the market's trying to chop a few times around the resistance area before pushing down to the blue line. That's what I said. But if it doesn't chop a few times like what it's doing right now, it's basically rejecting. Like, in order for it to be chopped, the candle has to be covered, you know? Like, the candle has to be longer than the wicks, like right here. Like, if the wicks is too long, like below, just means the market's rejecting. Okay. Yeah, that's yes. That should be, yeah, that's yesterday's price. You see this? Like, you just gotta realize this entire week, like, whenever, I just, like, most people are starting to trade whenever Trump is speaking. I just feel like it just, the day just becomes, like, impossible to trade. Not impossible, but, like, just becomes very difficult, you know? Because it's kind of, the market's unpredictable because of what he is planning to do on he's taking like action that is just gonna make the stock market very volatile. He's making many changes, you know? So I don't think there is any way, because like he's just gonna pick up the microphone or whatever and just make an announcement of whatever he's planning to do. Honestly, I think that's how it works, but that's what people said. Like the news, he's basically just coming on random times and then just announcing it, you know? Let me see. I'm gonna search it up honestly, but yeah, it does not say any time he's going to speak, so usually even when he speaks at nighttime, right, it's still going to impact the morning. Like I saw that, like I see that like in the market happening, you know? Doesn't matter what time, it just, the entire day just becomes this huge untradeable, like, cuz think about it, like all the price is like, the price action is the results of people determining whether like the price is fair or not, you know? So it's like NQ is literally 100 top companies or whatever I think it is, but it's 100 top like corporation or whatever, the company in the US or something like that. They're determining like whether, whenever Trump speaks, he's changing some like tariffs, like different like impacts, like different stuff that could potentially impact the company a lot, like how they generate their revenue. Like imagine if Trump imposed like a tariffs in certain country or whatever, and a lot of the products coming from that country, it's going to reflect negatively in the stock market, you know? Like the more company that is going to be impacted by the, like if 20 of the 100 company gets impacted by it, it's going to result in very bearish price action. So it's like you're trying to avoid as much fundamentals of the market, if that kind of makes sense to you guys. Like you're trying to avoid, like you're trading mostly technicals, and whenever there's a lot of fundamentals in the market, we're trying to avoid that, you know? If that kind of makes sense to you guys. Yup, exactly, yeah. And it's kind of dumb to kind of like trade in this kind of price action anyway, because imagine just passing through this bad week, right? You're going to get good weeks coming, like you see that long term. Like you've been here, whoever has been here very long, like on Kasal and stuff, you guys have seen like the market just goes in a period of like bad weeks, or not period, it's just like some days it's gonna be bad, and then after we're gonna have like a winning week coming, you know? Right now it's trying to pass through the resistance level to hit the blue line, but once the blue line's hit, honestly, I'm gonna just end the stream. Because right now the market, two things could happen. It could either reject to a bullish price, and the yellow line could confirm bullish price action, or if you're just gonna chop here and continue down. Okay, let me... Basically today's market chopping, but a little bit of good price action before this chopping happened. So like you kind of realize, like when I say like the market's going to chop, like you see the chopping happen. Like I literally called them chop before it happened, you know? You just gotta realize whenever I say the market's chopping, just gotta avoid it. Like last week or a few days ago, I did say that as well. Like you realize, like I called a chop before it happened, right? Like here, right here. I said the market's gonna start chopping, and then it's gonna have a potential of reaching a blue line down here. No setup yet, no setup yet. It's just purely analysis right now. I don't think about taking any sort of trade today, so just gotta realize if you took a win already, just try to avoid the market, you know? It's just not safe to trade like right now. And I give you guys a lot of like good info every single day, so you guys can learn along the way as well, to learn how to control your impulse on certain conditions you should not be trading in. But you gotta take that in though. Like in order for you to grow, you just gotta take the information in. Yeah, that's good to hear. That's good to hear, yeah. Your market's rejecting price right now, so should become very bullish though. Yeah, I'm not going to take anything. We're just purely watching, like, for now. I'll be off in like probably 5 minutes or so, you know? Just really bad price action. Wouldn't want to trade in this kind of condition anyway. And good backtesting software. I used to use some, but let me see. I'm gonna search it. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, we're just gonna hop off the market. I'm not going to stay in this condition and try to trade this, you know? But yeah, definitely got a new laptop. Is the stream smooth today? I just want to verify with you guys. Cause like I got a gaming laptop and it has like a RTX and like a i9 like graphics CPU, so I think it should be fine, right? Alright, that's good, yeah. But it's kind of overheating a little bit, so I need to get a fan today on this, and yeah, definitely just end the stream here, and I'll see you guys soon, alright? Let me stop your